Welcome back to LatiNation. I'm your host, Humberto Guida. Up next, we learn about one of the most innovative on-campus immigration programs in the country, UCLA's Dream Resource Center. It's a place leading the way on cultivating and promoting immigrant youth leadership nationwide. Since its founding, the center has emerged as a source for innovative research, education, and policy on immigration issues. And its work is critical to ensure immigrant youth continue to be at the forefront of the national conversation. So check it out. It's a story you'll only find here on LatiNation.
My name is Cynthia Flores. I am the manager for the Dream Resource Center. The Dream Resource Center was founded in 2011 as a result of the failure of the Federal Dream Act. Its purpose is to empower immigrant youth to influence national discourse on immigrant rights. Our primary modes of operation are leadership development, and also we do cutting-edge research to influence public opinion and to shape policy. One of the things that is a hallmark of the immigrant youth movement is the power of storytelling, and using storytelling as a way to shape and to counter some of the narratives that have really misinformed the general public across the nation at the state level about immigrant folk. So what we decided to do is we decided to use Undocumented Stories, which is a student-run, student-led exhibit that's going to showcase the stories of undocumented youth and unaccompanied minors as a vehicle and almost as an homage and paying respect to storytelling, and how it's been utilized as a strategy to really push immigrant rights in the right direction.
I think pictures offered a glance into the lived experiences of these individuals. Many of them come from harsh lifestyles, and so photographs allow audience members and guests to the exhibit to really picture themselves in their shoes and think about what are some of the ways that these folks are overcoming challenges but also influencing policy.
When I came to the United States, I was 8 years old, and it was very difficult, not just to adjust because of the language, but also because at the time Prop 187 had just been passed. So for a lot of us, undocumented youth at that age, to really be able to realize that maybe there was no future for us, and to try to begin to even conceive that, we were brought into this particular society to just work and be forgotten was pretty hard to take. So graduating from high school, and it was like you either got to go to work or you got to figure something out.
I'm also undocumented, but I think my experience is a little bit more unique because I'm originally from Bucharest, Romania, and I arrived to the United States, in a very similar fashion to a lot of folks that came here at a young age, and actually I ended up being undocumented. I fell out of status, my visa expired. It is a lot easier to assimilate if you look a certain way in this country, right? I think that wouldn't be an untrue statement, and myself being as a white undocumented person, I don't tend to get questioned about my status unless I bring it up. Really, I think the flip that needs to be made is for us to start addressing the issues of immigrants who don't fit the quote-unquote good immigrant model that has been presented in the media. Everybody's here to work hard, everybody's here to succeed, everybody's here to take care of their families, and we need to acknowledge that more.
I come from a family that is undocumented, so definitely growing up we saw a lot of resources that were lacking, especially my sisters who weren't able to complete higher education because of their undocumented status and them not being informed about the different resources that were available that would have definitely been helpful. So I think a place like the Labor Center is definitely a thing where had we known about it, we could have been helped a lot more.
I think it really does go back to education, and that's why we're really excited about Undocumented Stories. Again, it's a visionary exhibit, the first of its kind, that relies on each of the subjects to tell their own stories as a vehicle to shape public opinion and influence policy.